Good morning, and welcome to this meeting of the West Haymarket JPA. I'm Mayor Lyrian Gaylor-Baird, and to my right is Regent Tim Clare, and joining us by Zoom is Councilmember Tammy Ward. This is a public meeting subject to the Open Meetings Act, a copy of which is posted in the back of our chambers. As we proceed down the agenda, the clerk will call each item on the agenda, and staff will come forward to present on that item, followed by an opportunity for public comment. Each speaker for public comment, if you could please state your name and address, and note that you'll be limited to 5 minutes of testimony. That is how we will proceed. And with that, Casey, please call the first item.
The first item is WH 22-5, resolution to approve a contract between the West Haymarket JPA and Theatrical Media Services for a total amount not to exceed $61,980.50 for a sound amplifier for the Pinnacle Bank Arena pursuant to bid number 22-99.
Good morning, and thank you for your time this morning. Chris Connolly, City Law Department. The in-house sound system for Pinnacle Bank Arena failed back in March during state basketball tournament. Not a good time for that to happen, but Tom Lorenz and his staff did a very good job of being able to pull some equipment together on rentals, and he's been renting equipment ever since that time for various events that require the in-house sound system. And so a bid was put out. This has gone through a regular competitive process, and this is the lowest responsive bid. The reason why we asked for this special meeting is we did not want to wait until August at the next regular meeting to get this approved because of the extra expense involved in having to rent equipment at about $4,000 a shot, I believe, is what it was costing to rent the equipment. So thank you again for making yourselves available. So other than that, that's what this is about. Mr. Lorenz is available if you have specific questions on the system, but it's really for the amplifiers, electronics, the speakers and the cabling and the rest of that are all still in good shape. So it's just sort of but it's the core of the system. So, any questions?
Just a comment that the system went out so impacted the sound. But then you did some troubleshooting, or Tom did some troubleshooting, as I understand it. The whole system would have been about $250,000, and through your efforts, you were able to figure out exactly what the problem was, and now the cost is 60-some thousand rather than $250,000. And so I appreciate your extra effort in doing what you had to, helping. Be good stewards of the taxpayers' money to fix the system.
Yeah, thank you, Tim. We've got some really good staff that continue to go through it, and this is the legacy system was put in when you initially put it up. We were concerned whether it was cabling, whether it was speakers, and we were able to go through and check all those. We brought in consultant from the initial consultant that helped put the building equipment together. We had people with electronic contracting who were the initial people who put it in, and so we were able to narrow it down to the amplifiers. And they're not the amplifiers like we used to have when we were in college with just a single amp that ran our turntable. They're a lot more smart amplifiers now. There was issues with firmware and how they updated and things like that. So this is it was a real team effort, came together, and we're happy with the way it's going to work out. This doesn't just come into the main arena. This also powers the speakers that are in restrooms, concourses, and so it's a safety issue also to have that working correctly.
Awesome. Casey, back in the day, they had these things that they put these black plastic things on. They're called records, and you spun it, and they were called a turntable.
Tom, my only question is, will this allow us to take it to 11?
Yeah. There you go.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. Would anyone else like to speak on this item? Seeing none, I'd ask for a motion.
So moved.
Moved by Claire. Can I get a second?
You can hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Seconded.
Perfect. Moved by Claire, seconded by Ward. Any further discussion? Councilmember Ward, do you have any? I can't see you, so I'm just asking if you would like to have an opportunity to speak on this item before we. Oh, there you go.
No, thank you. I'm
Okay.
good. Thank
All
you,
right.
Mayor.
All right. Casey, please call the roll.
Gaylor-Baird,
Yes.
Ward,
Yes.
Claire.
Yes.
Motion carried 3-0.
Okay, that is the only item on the agenda. And with that, I would take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second?
Moved by Claire, seconded by Ward. Please call the roll.
Gaylor Baird,
Yes.
Ward,
Yes.
Claire.
Yes.
All right, we are adjourned.